如果这个故事你听起来不觉得吃力，那你的英文水平已经足以应付在美国的日常生活。你既然点进来了，就别半途离场，通过电影学英文，让我们开始吧。
Jurassic World Rebirth. Zora and Dr. Loomis stood on the deck of a small ship. The ocean was calm and sparkling. The sun rose slowly, painting the sky with pink and orange. Birds flew across the horizon. The air smelled fresh and salty. They were going to a special island. This island was home to dinosaurs. Huge, amazing dinosaurs. Zora was brave. She was a scientist who studied dinosaurs. She had read many books and watched many videos, but she had never seen a real dinosaur in the wild. Dr. Loomis was a paleontologist. He loved studying old bones. He loved imagining what the dinosaurs looked like long ago. He had dreamed of this day for many years. Now it was real. They both felt excitement, mixed with nervousness. The ship sailed for many hours. Zora looked at the horizon. The waves moved gently. Loomis studied his maps carefully. They talked quietly. "Do you think the dinosaurs are friendly?" Loomis asked. "I do not know," Zora said. "We have to be careful." They both took deep breaths. They were ready, but their hearts beat fast. Finally, they saw land. A green island rose from the blue ocean. Trees moved in the wind. Mist hung over some parts. Birds sang. Zora smiled. "That is our island. Our mission begins," she said. Loomis nodded. He felt excited, but also a little scared. They stepped off the ship. The air smelled sweet and earthy. The ground felt soft under their boots. Zora carried a small box. Inside was atavis to take, samples from dinosaurs. Loomis carried a bag with tools. He also had binoculars to watch from far away. The island was quiet at first, very quiet. Then Zora heard a rustle in the leaves. She froze. Loomis stopped too. They looked around. Sunlight shone through the trees, making shadows on the ground. The birds were silent now. Only the wind moved softly. Suddenly, a big dinosaur stepped out. It was a long-necked dinosaur, a Brachiosaurus. It was taller than any trees around them. Its neck stretched high. Its eyes were calm but curious. It moved slowly with quiet power. Zora held her breath. Loomis stepped carefully. He did not want to scare it. Zora slowly raised her hand. She spoke softly. "We are friends. We will not hurt you." The dinosaurs blinked out. It looked at them. Loomis carefully took out a small stick and touched at a leaf. He wanted to collect a sample. Zora recorded data on her device. "Perfect," she whispered. "A real dinosaur, a sample. From a living dinosaurs." Loomis nodded. The ground trembled suddenly. Trees shook. The wind blew stronger. A loud sound came from the forest. It was not the Brachiosaurus. It was another dinosaur. This one was big and fast. Out of the trees came a predator dinosaur. Its teeth were sharp. Its claws dug into the soil. Its eyes were wide and wild. Zora gasped. Loomis stepped back slowly. Zora said, "Loomis, run." She grabbed his hand. They turned and ran. The dinosaurs chased them through the forest. Bushes scratched their legs. Fallen branches tripped them. The air was thick and humid. They ran over hills and rocks. Their hearts beat fast. The predator roared. Leaves fell from trees. They reached a small hill. Zora saw a dark cave. "Quick," she said. "We hide there." They slipped into the cave. Loomis closed the cave entrance, just enough to hide them. Inside, the air was cooler. They panted. Zora leaned against the stone wall. Loomis checked his pack. The predator's roars echoed. Zora's heart beat hard. After a while, the sound stopped. The dinosaurs had left. Zora peeked outside. The sun shone softly through the leaves. Loomis smiled. "We are safe for now," he said. Zora nodded. "But we have to keep going." After resting, Zora and Loomis left the cave. The forest was quiet again. They moved slowly, careful not to make noise. Zora took out her device. She wanted to record every sound. Loomis spotted footprints in the soil. "They are fresh," he said. Zora nodded. They followed the tracks quietly. The tracks led them to a river. The water was clear and cold. Zora knelt down to take a sample. Loomis watched the forest carefully. Suddenly, the river moved. A dinosaur splashed out. It was a small herbivore, friendly looking. Its eyes were curious. Zora smiled. She extended her hand slowly. The dinosaur sniffed her. Then it nudged her gently. Loomis laughed quietly. "It likes you," he said. Zora recorded the moment. They spent hours observing the dinosaurs. Some ate plants. Some drank water. Some rested under trees. They saw a family of dinosaurs together. Parents, children, and babies. Loomis whispered, "They care for each other." Zora nodded. She thought of her own family. The day passed quickly. The sun began to set. The sky turned orange and purple. Zora and Loomis set up a small camp. They cooked simple food over a fire. The forest was alive with sounds. Distant roars echoed. Zora felt a little nervous, but she was excited too. Loomis said tomorrow. "We'll explore deeper." Zora nodded. They slept under the stars. The next morning, fog covered the island. It made everything look mysterious. They moved carefully through the mist. The forest was dense. Branches scratched their faces. Leaves fell constantly. They heard growls nearby. Zora signaled Loomis to stay quiet. A group of small dinosaurs appeared. They looked playful. Zora watched them carefully. Loomis took notes. The dinosaurs ran and jumped. They played near a fallen log. Zora smiled. "They are like children," she whispered. Suddenly, the ground shook again. A huge predator appeared. It roared loudly. Small dinosaurs scattered in fear. Zora grabbed Loomis. They ran to hide behind trees. The predator sniffed the air. It searched for prey. Zora and Loomis held their breaths. After a long moment, it left. They looked at each other relieved. "We need to be very careful," Zora said. "Yes, but this is incredible," Loomis replied. They continued exploring. They found a hidden valley. It was full of dinosaurs of all sizes. Some grazed, some splashed in rivers. The valley was alive and beautiful. Zora took many samples and notes. Loomis sketched dinosaurs he had never seen before. They watched the sunset together. The sky was bright orange and red. Zora said, "We have learned so much today." Loomis nodded. Yes, and tomorrow will be another adventure. They returned to their camp. They shared stories about the day. They laughed softly. The stars appeared above. The dinosaurs roared in the distance. Zora and Loomis smiled. They felt lucky to see this. The island was full of life, and they were part of it safely. They knew every day would bring new surprises, but they were ready. Together they explored and learned, and respected the dinosaurs. They understood the island must be protected. They promised to share their knowledge carefully. Zora looked at Loomis. "This is the beginning of something amazing," she said. Loomis smiled back. "Yes, Jurassic World. Rebirth has begun." They sat quietly, listening to the sounds of the island. The stars shone above them. The dinosaurs slept peacefully. Zora and Loomis closed their eyes, dreaming of new discoveries. The island was safe, alive and full of wonder, and they knew this adventure would never be forgotten.
你能听到这里，代表你已经比多数人更坚持。学英文就像走进侏罗纪世界，一开始有点怕，但一步一步来，你最终能驯服恐龙。加入英文听力馆，我们每天都在进步。欢迎加入英文听力馆，欢迎点赞订阅哦。